Bro, up to the windows.
I told them to get pumps, but whatever. A vacuum truck is not going to help with this. You need high velocity pumps. Also, nothing will stop this guy from getting Subway.
Emergency in Florida as torrential rain brings heavy flooding. Miami. Wednesday evening, after 24 hours of inclement weather, brought heavy rain and flooding to the region. Flash flood warnings were issued for parts of Miami-Dade and Broward counties, where rainfall rates of several inches an hour submerged streets and snarled traffic. The city of Sarasota was swamped Tuesday, with a record 3.93 inches of rain falling in just 1 hour. The rain forcing ground stops at both Miami International and Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International airports, causing delays in excess of 7 hours. In Dania Beach, there were at least 40 rescues conducted by police and fire crews. Periods of heavy rain continued to flood low-lying areas, with poor drainage throughout South Florida. In Lee County on the Gulf Coast, emergency officials had to rescue at least one driver from floodwaters. Farther north, a possible tornado brought down trees and power lines in Martin County. The storms are part of a stalled system that's pummeled Florida, dumping a month's worth of rain in just 24 hours, with more rain forecast this week. Meanwhile, officials at MIA said at least 221 flights have been canceled and 165 had been delayed so far Tuesday, while at FLL, there were at least 261 flight cancellations and 166 delays. The Florida Panthers were on a 3-hour delay at FLL before their flight took off to Edmonton, Canada, for Game 3 of their Stanley Cup Final Series. South Florida officials said pump trucks were either in place or headed to flooded areas where they are needed. In Broward County, part of I-95 had been closed due to flooding on the highway. Power outages were also reported across South Florida, and some traffic lights have been affected, making an already dire driving situation even worse for drivers. Florida Power and Light said there were more than 8,900 customers without power in Miami-Dade County as of Tuesday evening, and another approximately 1,900 without power in Broward County. Law enforcement was warning drivers in need of a tow to call tow truck companies first if possible, as opposed to immediately contacting police. This wet, stormy weather pattern will hold in South Florida through the end of the work week, forecasters say, with the tropical moisture dissipating slightly by the weekend. That will leave the region a bit drier, but there will still be a chance for storms, but not nearly as widespread. Over the past 24 hours, Miami Beach saw nearly 7 inches of rain, Hallandale Beach saw 6 inches of rain, while Hollywood, North Miami, and Coral Gables received just over 5 inches. The 4 to 6 inches of rain that fell Tuesday squashed the rainfall deficit in Miami-Dade County and put a good dent in Broward's deficit. However, forecasters say an additional 4 to 8 inches is possible over the next few days, and flooding risk will continue.